Alright, so here's the test I run into the conversational AI. So you can actually use this AI across any response channels you want. Like, for example, if you want the AI to like respond to text, through email, or like Facebook Messenger or like Instagram. So for this one though, I tested it using the chat widget. So the cool thing about the high-level chat widget is that you can embed this one right into your website. So that way, whenever a new lead visits your website and interacts with the chat widget, so the AI can respond to it. So from there, it'll ask for like the basic details, like for example, first name, the last name, email, and then the phone number. Then from here, it'll like try to book an appointment. So if the lead agrees, and then what's happening is the AI will pull the calendar availability coming straight from your GoHighLevel calendar. And once the lead picks up the time, so the AI will log into that appointment for you. And yeah, so it's a great way to like automate booking and qualifying leads. So yeah, so here's the test that I've run earlier. So as you can see over here, I've interacted this through a chat widget. I said hey, and from here it's gonna ask me for my first name, and I told the AI like here's my name, it's Clinton. And from here it's also asking me for my last name, and then in here it's also asking me for my email as well. And as you can see over here that the AI will gonna try to like book an appointment for us. It gives us the time or like the available slots, for example this one in here. And then what I did is I said that do you have like any slots for tomorrow? So as you can see here, the AI could be able to like pull that availability as well right straight to your GoHighLevel calendar. And from here I told the AI to like how about Wednesday 10 a.m. As you can see over here, it's already booked an appointment for us, right? As you can see here, you're all set, and then the appointment is booked at Wednesday October 1, right? So yeah, so that's basically how it all works right now. Alright, so here's the test contact that we tested out earlier. So as you can see here on the first name and then like the last name field and all the basic information field has already been filled in automatically by the AI for us. And also when you hover your mouse into the appointments dashboard over here, as you can see here that the appointment is already been booked. As you can see here, October 1st in here, and also it's automatically sent us the email and then like confirmation reminder, as you can see over here. Alright, so now that we know that how this actual process works, so the next thing is I'm gonna show you how to set it up, all of it from scratch, right? Alright, so before further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so first things first is you need to go to your dashboard in here, then like hover your mouse into the settings in here. So once you're in the settings, all you need to do is go to the conversational AI, and then from here, as you can see here, we're just gonna click on this button over here. Alright, so for you to be able to like create a new AI conversational AI from scratch, is all you need to do is to just click on this create a button over here. So right now we're gonna try out the new feature in GoHighLevel called the Flow Builder. So we're not gonna use this one in here, we're just gonna try out this new one in here. So the Flow Builder is the base builder for like advanced lead capturing and like nurturing. So it involves like complex logics and conditions. So the feature for this in here is it has a visual flow builder basically, and then like advanced lead qualification, and you can like also add multi-step objectives and appointment bookings. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a new bot from scratch. Alright, so now that you are into this dashboard over here, so basically all we need to do is just fill in these fields over here. It's gonna ask us some couple of like details for our AI. So as you can see here, it's asking us for like the bot name. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say this bot's name is Sam, and then from here by default it sets to like turn off conversational AI. Right now we need to like automatically respond to the contact. So what we need to do is to just turn the settings on over here, the autopilot, and in here you could like choose on whatever like response channel you want the AI to like respond. So as you can see here, I want the AI to like respond to SMS, Instagram, Facebook, chat widget, live chat, and WhatsApp as well. As you can see here, and then from here when you scroll down, we could like set up our business name, so the AI has an idea about what is our business. So in my case, I'm just gonna set it up in here, I'll Pro. And then what I'm gonna do next is I'm just gonna leave this default setting in here. Alright, so now that we're done creating our AI information over here, what we need to do is to just click on this save button, and then from here what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the bot training. In this dashboard over here is you can totally add the knowledge base. So for you to be able to like add knowledge base for your AI, all you need to do is to just click on this create new in here. So the use case for the knowledge base is to give the AI more context about your business and how it operates. So for example, you can add details like your business hours or your address. That way whenever a contact asks for that information, the AI can instantly pull it from the knowledge base that you've set up and share it with them. Alright, so here it is. So what we need to do is to just fill in this information and then like the description, right? So but right now is we already have the knowledge base that I've created. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add the knowledge base over here. And also you could like totally like test the bot in here. So basically for you to test it out, so all you need to do is just type your message in here, then hit on send, and from there you could be able to like test out how the conversation flow actually works, right? Alright, so now that we've already added our knowledge base, we're just gonna click on save in here, and then from here we need to like go to bot goals. Alright, so on the bot goals dashboard, you could like totally see the flow based builder. So later we're gonna explore like how to like create the flow based builder, but first things first is we need to like fill out this information here. So basically as you can see over here, you could like totally set tone of your bot from this field over here. So you can like use for example if you want the bot like to be professional, like friendly, or like confident. So it totally depends on your preferences of like how you want the tone of your bot works. And also you could like totally add like a personality and a style of the bot in here. So in this example, as you can see here that you're a bot for like the business name, then like the task is to assist customers. You could like totally like create this from scratch using the chat GPT. So there's a lot of like tools or like GPT actions right now that you could like utilize for you to like, create a prompt for your business. And also as you can see here, you could also add the intent behind the conversation. So for example, if you want to like book an appointment, so you could like totally do it as well. And also as you can see here, additional information, and then like in business context over here, we have this conversational guidelines and also examples over here. So just like what I said, you can like totally like create this from scratch using with the help of like ChatGPT or like Claude. So there's a lot of tools or like LLM right now that could be able to like create a prompt from scratch into your business. All right, so and then from here you could like set up your action. So we got this cool new features in here in our conversational AI where you could like add some other type of actions. For example, if you want to like stop the bot from responding, so for example in here we set it up like, so for example if the contact like say goodbye, like a goodbye prices, what's happening is the bot could be able to like end the conversation automatically based on the conditions in here and like the example that you provided. And also there's the settings in here that you could activate the bot within like the number of like hours in here, and yeah, it could be able to like add a tag for like stop bot, right? All right, so the next one would be the human handover, right? So for example, if you want to like hand the bot off into your human assistant or like your sales team, I want to talk to the manager or like I want to talk to a human, then the AI could be able to like transfer this conversation into your agent or like your sales team as well. And also from here you could like assign which like users into your sub account you want to like assign the contact, right? So here it is, we got like a couple of like users in here. And also they got this new feature called like auto follow-up. So basically if you want to like auto follow-up for your contacts in a certain period of time, you can totally do it as well. But right now it's still in progress, so they're still working on this one in here, but I think they might need to like release this soon, so we're just gonna wait for that one. And from here, this is a cool feature right now where you could like cancel the appointment or like reschedule. What's gonna happen right now is the AI could be able to like make the decision of the appointment. So for example, if the contact wants to like cancel the appointment, so the AI could be able to like do it as well using the settings down here. And also if the contact wants to like reschedule an appointment, it's like they're busy at that time, so you could totally like utilize those things in here. Once you're gonna turn on the settings in here, so the bot could be able to work on this type of like conditions, right? Once you're happy with all the settings in here, you can like click on save. So right now is what we're gonna do is I'm gonna walk you through how to use the flow-based builder in GoHighLevel. All right, so now that we are on the flow-based builder, so as you can see here, there's only a trigger for like the chat initiated. So basically what's happening right now is whenever a contact responded to any of your for example response channels such as email, SMS, or like a chat widget, so what's happening is that the bot could be able to like initiate the chat, or like it's gonna trigger the workflow. So basically what I did in here is I added this wait step over here like a 6 seconds. Then I'm just gonna make sure that the AI has a tags like this one. So if the AI doesn't have a tag in here, so the bot will not respond to them. So but if the contact has a tag for this content test, so the AI could be able to like have a conversation with the contact. So what I did is I added this objective in here called capture information, AI capture information. So for you to be able to like add this action in here, all you need to do is to just click on this add icon over here. So as you can see here that we got this couple of recommendations, actions that you might need to like add for your flow builder. So here's the action that I've added previously. So what I did is just click this up in here, and then from here as you can see here we got this action name, description, and the objective. So here's the current settings that we have. So right now is what I wanted to do is to just ask the contact for their first name. So in here what I did is added the action name, the description in here, and then like you could like set up like which fields that you want to like capture or like to be able to like update into your CRM. In my case, I just want to like update the first name field. So what I did is I added this in here, and from here you could like totally like use the additional instructions over here where you can like add more information about the fields that you want to capture. And from here you can like add the response example, right? So in my case, I added this in here as Clinton or like James or like Carol. So now that we provide the sample in here, and as you can see here, they have this cool and amazing features as well. For example, if you want to like skip the objective if the field is already filled in. So for example, if they filled out the form right into your website or like landing page, and then like if you want to like skip those objectives like the first name, last name, if the fields is already filled in through a form, you could like totally do it as well. So and also the same one as last name, what I did is I added this description in here, and then what I wanted to like update is the last name, and also the same thing as the email over here. I added this description here. For example, need you to get the contact's email address, and here I added this response example. So I added this in here as my personal email. Yeah, so that's basically how it works. All right, so and then from here what I did is I added this next actions or like the workflow action in here called book appointment. So as you can see here, it's basically basic for you to like integrate or like add your booking appointment action over here. So all you just need to do is to just click on this add icon over here. So this action in here lets the AI to like get the calendar availability into your GoHighLevel calendar, and it could also like book an appointment within your GoHighLevel calendar. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna select the calendar that we want to add in here, or like we're gonna choose. So for example, in this case, we're gonna add this in here. So what's happening right now is the bot could be able to like use this calendar to like book an appointment appointment with the contact, right? So that's basically what's happening. And then from here, once you set that up, it's gonna automatically like create a branches in here. So for example, if the appointment was booked, you could like totally add like the custom message in here, like say like nice, you're booked, or like if the appointment is not booked, you could like totally like add like custom message as well, right? So the best part about this AI Flow Builder in GoHighLevel is you could like totally use their GoHighLevel native workflow actions over here. So there's a lot of like actions that you could like choose from. So you could be able to like streamline the process of your advanced logic conditions through your conversational AI scenarios. So feel free to like check out the AI Flow Builder in here. So it's a great tool for like planning out your conversation processes and adding more personalization to your flows. So I really enjoy setting this up because it gives us a lot more flexibility in how the conversation runs. So I think that's pretty much it. So if you'd like us to set this up for you so you don't have to do it yourself, so just drop a comment below or like send me an email and we can book a consultation call. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it, and have a good day. Bye.